Hello everyone! Recently I made this jewelry stand. Doesn't it look pretty? I kind of did not like the red over the top color, so I changed the whole vibe of it and redid the whole thing. So let's rewind and go back to the beginning. I used an air dried clay, kneaded it to remove any air bubbles, and then rolling it with a rolling pin. I already have a stencil made of a cloud which I will be using as a template to cut out. Here I am scoring the edges to fix it to the circular base which I have already cut out using the same air dried clay. Scoring in ceramics is scratching marks on the surface of the clay in order to join two pieces. Once I had joined the circular base with the vertical cloud-like stand, I also attached a rectangle piece in the front. Then I used flower-shaped cutters to cut out different sizes of flowers and attached it in the front for decoration. Here too I used the scoring method. I then used push pins to create holes on the vertical cloud-like stand. I made these holes randomly without any calculation or markings. I wish I would have. Anyways, after this I let the clay dry. Once the clay was completely dried, this is how it looked. And then with no hesitation, I painted the entire thing in red. Once it was completely painted, I also used a heat gun so it dries quickly. Once it was completely dried and ready, this is how it looked. But I was not feeling the vibes, so I had to redo it. So I painted the entire thing in white again and then use these pastel colors in random pattern to create this. Now I liked it. In the end, I also added a glitter powder. Once it was completely dried, I used a varnish spray to make it permanent. Varnish adds a layer of protection against dust, UV rays and yellowing. This is how the completed product looks like. And so functional. I love it. Do let me know by commenting down below how you feel this turned out to be. And also kindly subscribe to my channel. I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, bye.